Hi guys, welcome to another episode of What Did I Just See? On this episode, I'll be reviewing the movie Something Like Gold. Now, if you're familiar with my channel, you will know that 13 days ago or whatever, I uploaded this movie review, but I brought it down because YouTube reached out to me and said I have posted, copyright issue, infringement of people privacy, reposting somebody's work and everything. So they gave me option to reach out to the real owner of the project or to take down my video. And I think one of the mistake I did was the audio that I used, because at the end of the day I still saw a lot of movie reviews or a lot of posts about Something Like Gold, and the movies were not brought down or something. So I think one of the mistake is the audio. So maybe in my editing I'm just only going to put the picture up, or I'm just going to add the audio without, I'm going to add the video without the audio, something like that. So welcome back. I'm sure a lot of you would have seen this movie by now, and to those who haven't seen, I don't know, go check on Netflix. You always know that Netflix is my number one place to subscribe to get movies, and that's the number one place I would recommend if you want to see movies, so there won't be issues and you won't have issues as well. Just watch whatever you want to stream, whatever you want to watch, and just call it a day. This movie was initially released in the cinema. I had no idea until after some days, and I'm like, how do people feel after seeing this movie in the cinema? Because even after seeing this movie on Netflix, I was not really impressed. Something Like Gold is nothing like gold. It's nothing like silver, not close to bronze. I mean, it's far, it's very far to steel, to iron. It has no comparison at all. I mean, they didn't put in any effort, considering that this movie was directed by the Kayode Kasimo. Kayode directed this movie. Kayode Kasimo is a popular director. If you don't know him, check on Instagram. He have directed a lot of movies, amazing ones by that. I cannot really remember anyone by my head right now, but maybe while editing I can just list out his movies up somewhere. He's a very good director as far as I'm concerned. So synopsis of this story is about a young rich lady whose family was going through crisis on the day of her engagement, or maybe wedding. Okay, so the family, I wouldn't say the family feel that, because it's very normal for family to go through a crisis. Our family was going through financial crisis, then our marriage also was going through crisis. At the end of the day, our marriage was called off because of something related to the family crisis, you understand. And our dad was arrested or went to stay somewhere a bit. It's been a bit I saw the movie, and because I've done the review initially, I just didn't think I should go over the movie again because it wasn't pleasant. It was actually a very, very boring movie to watch. But let's go into it. So after the crisis, things fell apart. She couldn't stay at the house because anything that has to do with financial tribulations, it has to involve bank. In Hollywood, you definitely lose your house and your car. Everything will just go as if you didn't have savings somewhere. So when tribulation just come. There's no how to escape tribulation in Hollywood. So as usual, she didn't have enough savings to go get a hotel, B&B, or just somewhere to stay. And at the beginning of the movie, it was shown that she's been sassy to her friends and she's not really present to them. So while she was going through that crisis, she went to her friends. All of them turned her down because she's been bad and nobody tried to harbor her. But she was given one option: go to the ghetto and meet with one of the help that has worked in their house, but she no longer worked there. So she was at the ghetto. She met with this person, she stayed with this person, but she wasn't comfortable. She was even rude to this person throughout her stay. She was just trying to be sassy. Okay, at the end of the day, she found out that this person is a biological mother, and she fell in love while in the ghetto as well. Okay, she was able to overcome all the crises with her family and was able to bounce back to her wealthy life. But what worked? Nothing worked. like I said, nothing worked in this movie. Even the storyline, this is supposed to be a romance kind of storyline, but they didn't even put much effort. I'm so surprised that Kayode directed this movie, and I'm not going to lie, the rom-com didn't rom-com. The real story didn't even come out. The storytelling was so chaotic. I don't know. It just seemed like a case of no continuity, because it's like they forgot what they were doing before and just move right into another thing. There was a lot going on. What didn't work? The story didn't work. The setting didn't work, because the ghetto is not even looking ghetto enough. And every time that something happens, you people should try to, like, it's not all the rich people that just squander money anyhow. Some people actually save for their future. I think when we are writing story in Hollywood, we should be putting effort into our story writing. We understand that she wants to go real through crisis, but you know, she can go through crisis in other ways, not really by looking for somewhere to stay. Okay. And while in the ghetto, she wasn't even doing anything in particular. She was even being rude to people that harbor her, people around that. She don't even talk to people. The man that saved her from losing her phone, she didn't even, Jesus, she was rude to everybody. Okay? The story setting, there was nothing setting enough. Everything, she just kept, the main character, who is Sandra, she didn't outplay herself. I can't really lie, I don't see Sandra movies, because the ones I've seen are not really that impressive, and I feel like this movie should be on Netflix. This movie has no business on this movie should be on YouTube. This movie has no business on Netflix. It has no business in the cinema. I actually really pity people that went to the cinema to see this movie, because there's no story. This story should have been an amazing one, but I mean, the director did not put in so much work, so this was nothing to write home about. There are a lot of absurd scenes, e.g. the dancing scene. What was that? She don't even rapport with these people. She don't talk to them. She don't say hello to them, but she just gathered them out of nowhere. They made a dancing debut like K-pop star, and they want us to believe it went viral. Okay, it went viral to the point that Afiante family saw it and started comparing a dancing video to their son's future. No, that's so absurd. That is so absurd. It's a typical Nollywood story, but the direction is not so great. The casting 0/10. What was that? Nothing actually worked. I mean, okay, one person actually worked, which is Mercy Johnson. I think Mercy Johnson actually portrayed a character very well. Well, she's a legend in the movie industry, so if she didn't even play a character, I would be so angry. She tried. She didn't put in her A game, but at least her B game is there, you know. And the fact that everything just went down like that, the movie was so horrid. They just went straight to they didn't start well, and they just went straight to the last part of it. I don't understand everything that happened in that movie. It's just so frustrating. In fact, I couldn't even get the story right, because that was how the story is. They didn't portray it right as well. And fast forward to everything, her fiance coming back to the ghetto to, okay, how did you even know she was there? Okay, you saw the video, and then the video pointed her to your location. The video pointed you to her location. I don't understand. A lot of chaotic things happen in that movie, and at the end of the day, her family was able to overcome their crisis, and she came back. Best believe I said she fell in love in ghetto. They didn't tell us anything about this guy. They only told us he's a carpenter, and so it speaks so well. Did he attend school? What is his background story? What happened between him and his ex that wanted to crawl back into his life? Okay, who is that ex that later got back to, you know, a lot of things that they didn't bother to tell us about. And at the end of everything, I read this movie a 1 of 10. As much as I don't like to bring down people's hard work, and because of that, that's why I'm not even sharing enough information about this movie, because there are a lot of chaotic scene about this movie. But if you have another point of view about this movie. Let me know in the comment section box below. Let me know what you think about the movie. Just share your thoughts and it will be welcome. That'll be all on Something When I Go today. I hope you like it because I don't really like it. So I'll see you in my next video. Take care of yourself, make good choices, and bye.